Yo, 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 it's the one and only T5 the Kid. Y'all already know I'm back with another one. Glory be to God. All praise to the Most High. Make sure you get that man his praise and acknowledgement. So, I was chilling watching Netflix, right? So, Wednesday, I'm just now tuning into Wednesday series. That shit raw as fuck. That shit raw. But Wednesday was a psychic, and her gifts was raw. Like, and it made me think because I never really tried, but I have. Now, one time I had a friend tell me to look at the picture, but anyway, in the Netflix series, she was able to pick up thoughts. She always knew people's thoughts, plans before they did it. In the series, she was able to look at a picture and know the history, what was going on in that picture. Now, there are some psychics in the world that have these abilities where they can pick up a photograph picture. When they touch that picture, they see visions. If they stare at that picture, they can feel the energy and the emotion of everything that's going on that you don't see, that's not included inside the picture. I am one of them people who have that ability as well. I could just look at an object and start having visions on what took place for that object to get there, if that makes sense. Now, I had a friend once tell me to look at a picture, and she asked me, what is the energy I feel? At the time, I didn't think nothing of it until I watched Wednesday on Netflix, and I was like, I didn't realize what she had me doing, but it's something I need to practice more of. Just taking random pictures and feel the energy off that picture. Some people can do this. Just like you can give me a random quarters. Quarters be having pictures on them. They might say Nebraska and show image, or Alaska and an image on the back. There's different signs. It might be a man, it might be a boat, might be water. And I can give you a reading off them quarters. As crazy as it sound, I done did it before. Somebody gave me some quarters and he be like, what you looking at? I'm trying to see something. I just had a vision to do this. And by me staying at 4 quarters that he gave me because he wanted me to go get a plant, he like, what you see? I said, give me a minute. And one of the quarters was a wheel. And it was a woman standing before the wheel. And it was another person with binoculars looking, and it was people on the boat. It was 6 people in the boat, like the boat was sailing away. But at that time, I put 2 and 2 together. It was 6 people around me. So it was 5 people around me. Me included would have been 6. I put 2 and 2 together. I say, bruh, you got a warrant for your arrest and you on the wheel of justice. And it was so crazy. So after I gave him the quarters, I went searching up his name, and sure enough, he had a warrant for his arrest. And that's when that day I found out I can give off property of quarters. So, more of the story, there are some people in this world that have out of this world gifts. Some people can look at pictures and tell you the energy, and they can tell you everything that's going on inside that picture, besides the smiling or blank or nonchalant faces or stare. They can also tell you what you don't see inside the picture. Only it's rare that some people have disabilities. But when you keep passing your spiritual awakenings and the spiritual ascensions, you gain a new gift. So the journey never stops. You ain't never fully healed. Every day is a learning process. It's always something to learn. It's not about no competition. It ain't about competing. It's about growing, evolving. And to be wise, you have to learn. So if it's something you don't know, you have to listen to learn. That's the only way you could be wise. This the one and only T for the Kid.